Previously, when Queen Pamela inquired if Duke Almondite somewhat sought the throne of Brigent, he swiftly responded that he just wished to marry Princess Lewellyn and nothing else. And after he took his leave, Pamela delivered a frightening expression, announcing that she would make Lulan the Golden Crow this year because the higher she flies, the harder she falls. Later, when Sir Paulo was boasting about himself in front of Lulan's maid, he flowingly called Commander Tristan an idiot. However, his luck betrayed him because Tristian himself arrived behind him, who already tightened his fist in anger to teach Paulo a lesson. So, let's dive into the chapters 66 and 67 of the Manhwa, The Secret Bedroom of the Forsaken Princess. After giving a memorable lesson to Paulo which is visible on his face, Tristian droops his head in front of Lewellyn, expressing that it is an honor for him to meet her. At which, Lewellyn perplexedly responds that she does not need any escort today, then why he is here. Tristian, upon hearing this, maintains his silence for a moment, and by swiftly raising his head, he informs that he comes to meet her because he wants to say something to her in private. Due to this, they both come to another part of the lawn, where Lewellyn compliments Tristian for wearing a very nice outfit, upon which Tristian appreciates Lewellyn's compliment, showing gratitude for her kind words. Further, he quickly asks her to forgive him for not being able to protect her when Alondite threatened her with his sword. To this, Lewellyn reassures Tristian to calm down, informing him that Lord Dane acted as her shield and protected her with his full strength. However, she inquires why he is suddenly seeking her out today. Her question makes Tristian immerse in deep silence for a moment, and as he nervously lifts her head, he blushingly requests Lewellyn if she wants the body of a man later to calm her desire, please call him immediately. Lewellyn's cheeks turn crimson red with eyes wide open in astonishment at listening to this unexpected declaration. Besides, she swiftly deviates her head away from him, reflecting that he has not said anything since that day, so why suddenly he is bringing that up. Meanwhile, Tristian, at observing her reaction, conveys that he does not want to pressure her into anything, but before he can finish his sentence, Lewellyn interrupts his words, stating that she will think about his offer and orders him to stop talking about it anymore. Adhering to this declaration, Tristian's face radiates a glowing happiness, just like a child at receiving a candy. Moreover, as they both tremble visibly due to heavy embarrassment, Lewellyn questions if he came here just to say that, to which Tristian affirms her statement, saying yes. Nevertheless, their romantic period comes to its end, as maid Rosalie arrives there, joyfully informing that Duke Almondite has come here to meet Lewellyn. Later, when Lewellyn witnesses Almondite's face in front of her, she wears a resistant expression in his presence. Almondite then bows his head in front of Lewellyn to show his respect towards her. However, when he shifts his gaze to Tristian's face, their eyes convey a combative message to each other. Yet she interrupts them, declaring that Tristian will also be here beside her, as she does not want to talk to Almondite in private. Hearing her words, Almondite delivers a sad expression on his face. Plus, by pulling the chair, he states that it is not bad when she is protected, mentioning that Tristian is the fine commander of the Red Knights. To this, Lewellyn thanks Almondite for understanding her feelings. On the other side, Tristian glances at Almondite with a piercing gaze and ponders furiously that it annoys him when Almondite acts very arrogant just because he is a childhood friend of Lulan. Further, as Almondite asks with whom she planned to come to the National Day, she annoyingly declares that she will come alone. But Almondite brushes off her words, questioning how she could come alone when she is the Golden Crow this year. Lulan replies that it is her choice whether she comes alone or with someone. But in an instant, Almondite expresses that he wants to come along with her, at which Lulan directly denies his proposal, stating that even if he wishes to come with her, she will come alone. She then mentions that she does not see any benefit in coming along with Almondite, adding that if she wishes, she can choose someone from the Red Knights for that. Hearing this revelation, Tristian's cheeks flush with inner enjoyment. Meanwhile, Almondite is not at all happy with Lulan's statement, who smirkingly reminds her that then the Red Knights will be hated by the Queen even more. But Tristian swiftly dismisses Almondite's words, responding that Almondite has nothing to worry about as the Red Knights are totally fine. To this, Almondite rebukes Tristian, questioning why he is interrupting when Almondite is talking to the princess. This declaration prompts Tristian to deliver a pissed expression towards Almondite's conspiring face. Yet Almondite lowers his face, inquiring why Lulan is trying to be impolite to King Bastian, especially when he is making her the Golden Crow this year. Moreover, it is fine when she is getting humiliated, but if she is humiliated while being the Golden Crow, the reputation of the royalty will be damaged. Lulan becomes complete mute at his impactful statements, where Almondite releases a long sigh at observing her reaction. He then quickly springs up from his chair, and as he takes his leave, he informs her that he will send a dress and the neck chain she likes as a gift later, requesting her to wear it on the National Day. However, Lewellyn does not answer to his request but simply stares at him with nervous eyes. Seeing this, Almondite asks why she always hesitates in front of him. Plus, by gently grabbing her hand, he suggests she just take advantage of him at her full discretion. Dear viewers, apologies for the interruption. If you're genuinely enjoying the content on this channel, please consider hitting the subscribe icon with all notifications, since this little support of yours will help this creator continue delivering high-quality work to brighten your day. And take a moment at the end of the video to leave a comment, sharing your thoughts on the content. Your feedback means a lot. Now, let's not take up too much of your time and jump back into the story. Lewellyn does not get flustered or anything but boldly questions if it's some kind of trick of his to charm a lady. Nevertheless, Almondite persists with his proposal, emphasizing that it is the last time he is asking her to come along with him. To this, she deeply reflects that Bastian refused to be the golden crow as he does not want any attention, and Tristian should not tag along with her because Pamela does not like him, confirming to herself that she really needs to find another man to accompany her on the national day. Further, by releasing a deep exhale, Lewellyn finally approves his proposal of tagging along with on the National Day ceremony. Besides, she reminds him that she is just doing this because she does not have another choice. Hearing these words, Almondite simply gives a smirk on his face. Moreover, by placing an abrupt kiss on her hand, he animatedly expresses that it is his pleasure to serve her. But in an instant, Lewellyn experiences a sudden electric shock throughout her body, indicating that her stigma is becoming active, due to which she quickly draws back her hand from his grabbing, commanding Almondite to leave if he has concluded his meeting with her. To which he firmly glances upon Lewellyn's blushed face with trembling body, pondering why she is shaking heavily with his simple touch. From here, the scene lands to the main palace of Brigent, where King Bastian throws away his writing materials all over the room, yelling furiously at Vivian, inquiring why she brought that thing in front of him when he strictly ordered not to do that. This declaration prompts Vivian to spring up in anger, asking how Bastian can say that scornful word to his own son. At the mention of his son, Bastian puts a disgusting expression on his face, questioning how can Vivian declares that Diane is his son without any evidence. Vivian gets even more enraged, reminding that he is disrespecting her too much. Delivering a menacing smile, Bastian discloses that maybe her son's father is Lord Curran, with whom she is very close. After this statement, the surrounding falls into chilling silence for a bit, and as Bastian attempts to take his leave, he warns Vivian not to plan anything bad for the National Day because if she does, he will kick her out of the palace. Vivian gets clearly pissed with his threatening. However, she maintains her composure and informs Bastian that despite she does not do anything, but Queen Pamela is planning to do something against Lewellyn, declaring that she will never leave him. Plus, by approaching near Bastian, Vivian abruptly pleads him to accept her and make her his soulful queen. She then quickly grabs his arm and forcefully takes him in front of the mirror, and by observing their reflection, Vivian conveys that they can wear couple clothes on the National Day. To this, Bastian is completely taken aback, pondering how she can speak those outrageous statements after this much humiliation. However, Vivian unexpectedly threatens Bastian, stating that if he keeps turning her down, Lulan will suffer, suggesting him to think carefully. Besides, she confidently asks if or not they looks like a perfect family, which includes their lovely Prince Diane. As we wrap up today's segment, thank you for being with us until the very end. I'll be sharing fresh videos of this manga and exciting new series every weekend. Your support is invaluable, so please subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Your encouragement keeps the channel thriving, and I appreciate it immensely. Until next time, take care and goodbye.